Assalamualaikum and hi. We are from Group A 5.2 from Section 5. Today, we will present our MEI Lab Activity 2, Chapter 9. The title is Earth Leakage Relay Test. My name is Nur Izzati binti Omar, CE1011, and these two is my group members, Nur Fadilah and Nur Shazana Nur Shah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. And now it's my turn to talk about introduction. The Earth Leakage Relays, which is ELRs, is an electronic device that detects earth failures. The relay uses a toroid to measure the earth leakage current. The undetected fault current may lead to cables overheating, which could start a fire. So the ELRs allows the fault current to be continuously monitored and compared with user-selectable leakage level. Should the leakage exceed this level, the relay will trip to indicate a fault condition with a very fast response time of under 40 milliseconds. The supply can be disconnected before serious damage can occur. This ELRs is needed because its compact residual current device are manufactured up to 125 ampere and the sensitivity is up to 1000 milliampere. So the earth leakage relays can be used in circuits carrying higher currents. So next for the question 1, the function of ELR before figure 5. What is current and time setting in ELR? What is the real-time leakage indicator? So, the real-time leakage indicator is a line indicator that indicates the leakage in real time. So, the minimum indicator value is 5% and the maximum indicator value is 75%. The time setting of this relay is around 0 to 0.5 seconds. For the current limit, it needs to be adjusted between 10 milliampere until 3 ampere based on the application. For the second question is connection of ELR to ZCT, which is zero current transformer, bus bar and the NCCB. From the figure, the connection between ELR to ZCT is in pin 1 and pin 2 from the earth leakage relay is connected to the zero current transformer. The connection of zero current transformer to bus bar is in pin 9 is connected to the red phase bus bar and pin 7 is connected to the neutral bus bar. The connection is in the clamp formation. For the connection of bus bar to MCCB is at the pin 10 is connected to the shunt trip and the shunt trip is connected to the MCCB. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Shazana binti Nur Shah and now I'm going to present about the function of ZCT, busbar and MCCB in the circuit. ZCT is stand for Zero Current Transformer, which is used in conjunction with relay protection device and signal when generating zero sequence grounding current in power system. So that device element can be moved to achieve protection or monitoring. It can detect the leakage current in circuit. The busbar, it is conductor used for collecting or transport current of electricity from the incoming feeders and distribute them to the outgoing feeders. MCCB is stand for Moderate Case Circuit Breaker, used as protection device against overload or short circuit. Function of each point or pin in earth leakage relay. Pin number 1 act as sensor which connect to the positive terminal of zero current transformer. Pin 2 act as sensor which connect to the negative terminal of zero current transformer. Pin 7 negative terminal for auxiliary power supply to operate the relay that connect to the neutral. Pin 9 Positive terminal that connect the auxiliary power supply to operate the relay that connect to the red line. Pin 10, normally open with in on condition and close when current value over the limit. Pin 12, link between power supply and MCCB restricted as COM. Next is function of secondary injection test set. This is to verify that the correct operation of the protection sink from the relay input terminal onwards is functioning. Second is to verify all related circuit and gears included in the correct functioning of the secondary protection system.
Question number 6. Connection of secondary injection test set to the ELR, refer figure 8, where is pin number 1 to 12 of ELR in this figure. Connection of secondary injection test to the ELR, pin number 9 and number 7 are terminal positive and negative for auxiliary power supply to operate the earth leakage relay. Next, pin number 7 and 10 are positive and negative terminal for zero current transformer that use as a sensor in this circuit. Pin 6 and 12 are common. Next, pin 4 and 10 are normally open. Lastly, pin number 5 and 11 are normally closed. We move on to the next question. The question is method to perform the ELR test using the secondary injection test for checking the minimum current setting. First of all, test on the earth leakage relay ELR protection relay is carried out using the secondary current injection test with the wiring connection. In order to generate a secondary current on the ZCT, a single-phase primary current can be injected into one of the primary conductor before performing the test. Ensure that the CT's primary circuit is de-energized. Third, provide an external 240 volt source to the ELR. Set the secondary current injection test to 0 until 10 ampere and 0 to 240 volt AC. Check and record all detail of the relay under test as well as their operating parameters and tabulate them in the table. Gradually increase the output current of the test set until the ELR element pickup. Make a note of the pickup current reading I/O and record it into the table. Lastly, turn the secondary current injection test set off. For the last question, method to perform the ELR test using the secondary injection test for checking the operating time. First of all, we need to connect the secondary current injection test to a relay trip contact. Configure the timer connection as shown in figure. Turn on the secondary current injection test set and adjust the output current to 2.0 and 3 time I/O tripping current setting. Third, turn off the test set while keeping the control knob in the set position. Switch the secondary current injection test set to the test position to inject the specific current while also starting the timer. If, after executing the relay trip contact, note the relay operating time in the table. Finally, disconnect all wire between the test set and the relay and confirm that all relay connections are restored to normal working setting. Lastly, turn off the test set.